What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Javis. Going over Fantom, guys. Pretty harsh correction. Bitcoin is pulling the market down at the moment. Currently, we're sitting at 189. We're down about 15% on the day. We're sitting at market cap of 4.64 billion, 24-hour volume 690 million. So let's hop straight into it, guys. We're going to start here on the 4-hour time frame. So we came down to our next buy zone at 193. So currently your average price, if you bought in at 262, 234, and now 193, you're sitting at about 226, 227, right in this area. So if we were to come all the way down to 165, that would bring your average price down to about 207. Now, if we come all the way down to 165, you're looking at a correction for Fantom. That's a 52% correction. And the next buy zone at 145 is a 57% correction for FTM. So I would expect to bounce back to the upside relatively soon. In my opinion, we do have a little bit of a bullish divergence here, but if we keep dropping, it would be invalidated. But we're creating a lower low on the chart, and we're creating a slightly higher low on the 4-hour RSI. We're extremely oversold, guys. So I would expect to see some consolidation soon, or a bounce back to the upside. If we look at Fantom here on the daily chart, we came up to the 1.618. Now I did think we'd find support here at the 1.414, but if we see a deeper C wave, that's when we can come all the way back down to this previous swing high at $1.60, which is the 1.272 extension. Would be a beautiful buying opportunity if we bounce from that level up to the next price target, which is our bull run target, looking about a 277% gain. And as you can see here on the daily, our bearish divergence has fully played out. We are trending towards oversold, and that's usually when you're going to see your bounce back to the upside. Right here, we trended to 30. We saw our bounce back to the upside. Here as well, we were close to oversold. We saw a bounce back to the upside. Let's see if I can give another example here. Right here, we made a bottom. We saw some consolidation, and then we saw a large move back to the upside. So I would anticipate a move back to the upside relatively soon, especially if we come down to $1.60, because I really don't see us coming all the way back down to this previous high, which was back in May. For Fantom, that would be a correction of about 72%. Maybe if Bitcoin came all the way down to about 52K, even I think it would have to even come lower to see Fantom come all the way back down for that large of a correction. I just don't think it's likely that we'd come all the way back down to 95 cents. I think it's much more likely that we see some consolidation or a move back up, or come down to 165 and then see our bounce back to the upside. We're also seeing that bullish divergence on the 4-hour with Bitcoin as well. As you can see here, we're creating a lower low, a higher low on the RSI. If we were to sell off rather swiftly, it could invalidate it, but as of right now, it's still valid, guys. So if you see some consolidation, we could see a little bit of a throwback. But if we do invalidate this 4-hour divergence, the target here from a rising wedge or ascending triangle, and not a lot of people are seeing it as a rising wedge as it has broke down here, is all the way down at about 54K for Bitcoin. So that could act as a level of support as well if we end up continuing to sell off here. So do keep an eye on $1.60 for Fantom. If we do come down to that level, we will be trending into oversold on the daily, and I do think that would give us a beautiful opportunity to bounce back to the upside. And we have our next buy zone here at 165. So pretty harsh correction, but they are normal, guys. Right now, Bitcoin has had a correction from our all-time high of about 17%. If you look at previous bull runs, like in 2017, we had multiple corrections of about 20 to 30%. So if we were to come down to about 52 to 53K, you're looking at about a 23% correction here for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops, it pulls down the rest of the market, but do keep an eye on this bullish divergence. I do think that's kind of the last chance for the bulls to step in here, or else we come down to that 52, 53K levels. A quick shout out to today's video sponsor, Crypto.com, the world's fastest crypto growing app. They recently bought the Staples Center, which is the home of the Lakers, Clippers, Kings, and Sparks. Crypto.com paid more than $700 million for the naming rights. So their branding, their marketing is incredible. They have billboards in Vegas, all over the world. They partnered with Formula One Racing, the UFC. They're growing rapidly, guys. And they've just bought Staples Center. So incredible time to get involved. You can grab one of their incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, depending on the level of card that you have. $25 just for signing up through my referral. So let's finish off the video here with Fantom. Yeah, we're seeing some pretty swift sell-off here, and we're starting to invalidate this bearish divergence. So do target 165, your next buy zone here. If we do come down to that level, it also lines up with the 1.272, which is coming in at about $1.60. And if Bitcoin continues to sell off, it will pull the market down here. But if we trend into oversold on the daily, do expect us to see a bounce relatively soon. We have our bull run targets 597 and 993 for Fantom. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Smash that like button. You can check out the Discord if you'd like to. And I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.